I should change. I love Folsom Cordova Unified School District. Yeah, let's fix my hair. In America, we take a lot of our water for granted, and a popular thing to do during the summer is float down the river in a raft. In the Philippines, the Marilao River is very polluted. Lead, arsenic, cadmium, and chromium-6 have all been found in this river. These pollutants got there because of metal factories and metal refining, and there's lots of human waste and loads of trash that is found in this river. Chromium-6 is a +6 state of chromium. It is also known as hexavalent chromium. Chromium-6 can cause cancer and also causes asthma attacks to the people who are allergic to it. Water waste has been dumped into the water from the tanneries, metal refineries, and lead recycling. Chromium-6 is naturally occurring, and it is known to cause cancer when it is ingested. And also, according to valleywater.com, chromium-6 is harmful, but chromium-3 is necessary to the body and is used as a dietary supplement. The natural standard for chromium-6 in this water has been exceeded in this river, which causes many problems with the river and the people surrounding it. In California, the maximum amount of chromium-6 content in the water is 10 parts per billion, which is like 1 drop of water in an Olympic-sized pool. The total amount of chromium that is allowed in the water is 10 parts per billion because chromium-3 and chromium-6 are interchangeable in water depending on the conditions. I think that a cheap and easy solution is needed for this problem, especially for the whole river that flows into a major part of the waterways in the Philippines. Something like a water filter or something that is necessary for one family. There are many solutions, but some could be pricey and could take time to do the whole river. The first solution of taking out chromium-6 is a reverse osmosis filter. Reverse osmosis filters remove chromium-6, lead, copper, barium, and fluorine according to pbs.org. Reverse osmosis is like putting water through a coffee filter with added pressure. The coffee filter membrane of this collects everything, and then that membrane stuff can be drained out later. But water has to be able to pass through it. This removes ions, molecules, and large particles. This method can be done personally and in your home or even in large quantities. This method is really useful for personal drinking, but depending on how good you get them, they can cost from $150 to $2,000. This is not an item that you would normally find in Walmart or Safeway, so you would have to buy it online and then ship it to the Philippines, which could cost over $50. When my mother was a child, they really didn't have tap spigots, so they had to pump all the water from a pump and then bring it to wherever. And that could be a problem because I couldn't find one that connected to the pump, meaning that the water would have to be filtered through one or more expensive filters, or somehow get a spigot. This is really good because you can find really cheap ones and filter and boil your water, and then you have clean water. This method in bulk could be really effective because of the fact that you can do so much water at the same time, and maybe even put it right into the river. In Morocco, there are chromium recovery plants which allows the chromium-6 to be collected after precipitation and separation. After the chromium-6 is collected, it is sold back to the refineries and tanneries that could be used all over again, according to lifeshoeboat.com. The affected water is taken and is put into one of these plants. Then the water is tested for the amount of metals there are, and also how acidic it is. Then the sedimentation tank is used to set everything, and the chromium-6 is turned into chromium hydroxide. The tanks are heated, and then it is resolutionized with concentrated sulfuric acid. This is really effective because they can sell the metal they obtained and keep up the recovery plant. It can cost up to $700,000 depending on the number of contaminants and where, says samcotech.com. There are many other solutions, but these two seem the most effective because they're simple and they can remove chromium-6 very well. The effects of chromium-6 are very extreme, and removing it from the Marilao River is very important. Another easy solution is just making sure that the tanneries and all the other places don't dump their affected water into the river. That is the easiest solution, and for the people around it, it's as easy as that. But in the meantime, personal water filters and face masks should help the case until it all goes downhill.